What is up? Thank you for coming to my channel, Prison POV. So you guys are not going to believe this update, but real quick, let's show some love. The homies Wildcard shot me this beanie. It's dope, man. This our CD right here too. Got good music. Wildcard. Now, homeboy, I remember I asked you what platform did you want me to throw out there? Do you want me to say your Instagram or YouTube? And I can't remember what the answer was. So we'll just do it like this. In the comment section, throw out there what platform you want the people to hear your music on. And I'll pin it in the comments. Wildcard is definitely dope, man. Thank you for the beanies, brother. I appreciate it. Also, my homeboy Nick Brimage. Shout out to my homeboy. Shot me some prison art. This is really, really cool, man. This is really good looking art. I'm going to scoot this bad boy over a little bit. The Oakland Ninja made me. And put it right here. It's going to tie in beautifully. And my homeboy Donkey Wood showed some love. Shout out to you, Donkey Wood. He's the homie. Shot me this sticker. And he shot me a couple bucks too, dog. Good looking out, homeboy. I really appreciate you. So, let me just say this. Let me just say the full story. Just throw it out there like it is. About a month or so ago, I was in a rough little spot. It just came upon me. I had to pay something. I had nothing. What it was my P.O. box. And I had forgot all about it. It was the 30th and it was due the 31st. I had no ducats at all. A couple of people had ever said, Splinter, hey man, if you're ever in a tough spot, hit me up, dude. Really, it's not a problem. And so I reached out to Donkey Wood. So he could reach out to me too. If he's ever in a spot, he knows I got his back. I'll do everything I can. So I thought, okay, I know Donkey Wood will have my back. Because I said, dude, I'm in this bind, homeboy. Is there any way you can help me out? He goes, I really can't, brother, right now. And that's okay. It's all good. Nothing but the most love and respect for you anyways. No money means nothing. It's my doggy. Him and I have matching Slayer shirts. He's the one that shot me that Billionaire Boys Club shirt. And I traded him a Slayer shirt for it. And I got one to psych it. Anyway, my cousin Scrap Diego ended up loaning me money for the P.O. box. And then today, I get a letter from Donkey Wood. And there's money in there for the P.O. box. He said, here, dog. I don't know if you still need this or not. Here you go. So, dude, that's awesome, homeboy. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate it. And you know I got your back on any level. So, okay, the update. And yes, I got water. And yes, I got Fidalgo coffee. I'm double fisted today. School's done. It's a wrap ski. No more school. Well, yes, I'm in school, but not the driving school. I'm not going to be, no more Class A, no more truck driver for me. Which is good. I think that's best because it's been nothing but a mental intercourse from day one. It's been stressing me out. What it boils down to is methadone. Plain and simple. You cannot have a Class A license on methadone. Now, there's a way around it. They say you can have a Class A on methadone as long as you're not being treated for heroin addiction. That's kind of like saying you can get a fake leg as long as you're missing a leg. It's like, would I want a fake leg if I wasn't missing one? Of course, you're on methadone for heroin addiction. But wait a minute, not always. That is true by and large, for the most part. But there are some people, and as a matter of fact, I have a homeboy from Bakersfield, watches Prison POV, and his mom's on methadone because she had a back injury, some pain. So what they do is they'll put someone like that in a real low dose to treat their pain. And those are the people that can get the Class A, but not if you're being treated with heroin addiction. But I've never tested dirty for heroin. I never went to the methadone clinic, gave them a dirty UA for heroin. I'm not being treated for heroin. So I was going to be able to get around it. I was going to be able to get the Class A. But then, that Social Security card fiasco happened. And I just got to think about it. It started aggravating me. I just kept thinking about the look on the lady's face when I showed up there, when I got back from the DMV, and I told her, hey, my DMV card was rejected. She gave me this look like I knew it would be. Like, they're real tough on, they want those cards to look perfect. I knew it was going to get rejected. I thought, what do you mean you knew? She was just so matter-of-fact about it. I thought, why didn't you tell me? That's one of the first things she saw was my Social Security card. She should have looked at it and been like, this ain't going to work at the DMV. You better get a new one. It is ripped in half and taped together. And there's 3 numbers, 2 numbers, and 4 numbers. And the 2 numbers, that one right there, can't even see it. It's gone. So she should have used her wisdom and discernment and said, hey, this card ain't going to work. But she didn't. And then when I even went there and said, hey, I need a new card, she said, okay, she should have said, okay, this is what you do. This is the form you need, Form 55. Fill it out now, front and back, send it in. But she's like, okay, go get a new card. That's not me. I mean, you're the school. Surely students have come in needing cards. You should know exactly how someone should go about getting a new card. Should pass that information on to me, not have me out fucking blind, like, how the fuck am I going to do this? Because obviously I went down the wrong path. Be that as it may. So I called her up. So you know what? I feel like you guys did me a disservice. I feel like you guys left me hanging. Appreciate how you treated me. told her exactly what I just told you about the car, and I said, you know, I don't even know if I want to go to your school, and hung up on her. So she took that information, took it to the people who were paying for me to go to school, and said, you know what, I don't even think he should be here because he's on methadone. It's not going to work out. So the people I got the grant from called me up, said, can't go there no more. Unless you're on methadone outpatient, you plan on quitting in the next 90 days or so, and we can put everything on pause, let you get off of it, then you can continue with the Class A. But as long as you're on methadone, you can't do the Class A no more. Cool, no worries. So I'm going to pick another school. It's all good. I'm actually very relieved. A lot of you guys had even pointed out and said, used your discernment and said, Splinter, we just don't think Class A is best for you. And it wasn't. I took the easiest route because it was going to be done in 30 days and this and that. Be that as it may. So, actually, I just drink some water. I want some of this doggo coffee, though. It's only about down here, though. It's not much in here. So, look. I was in Rexon Acres. My dad calls me. Says, hey, your brother, who had a house in Oildale, but he's working out of town, only home on the weekends, says people are breaking into his home when he's not there. He's coming home, notice some lights left on, food missing, clothes missing. He's only home on the weekend. His fault, though, because what he would do when he was home on the weekend, he would go to a store around his house. He lives in Oildale. Go to a store around his house, wait for a girl or two to go walking by and go, hey, what's up? You want to party? And they go, yeah. So gets him in the car, takes him back to his house, starts partying with them, goes, yeah, and I'm only here on the weekends. I work out of town. I'm going to be leaving on Sunday night. And they're like, you work out of town? You're not going to be here? Okay. And they go in the bathroom, unlock the bathroom window. Whatever the case. Oldest trick in the book. So he says he's not going to be there, so they pick up on that. So they start showing up. He notices, tells my dad, hey, can you find Chris, get him to stay here until I figure this out. I go, sure. So my dad tells me, can you stay there? No problem. We show up. My dad drops me off, and I go in. There's a girl there. I walk in, I go, hey, what the hell are you doing here, man? So you got to kick rocks, shake the spot. She's like, no, he's letting me stay here. I go, who? She says, he is, him. What the fuck are you talking about? She goes, yeah, the guy who lives here. Now, I don't really push the issue too much because that is something my brother would do. It's kind of like a sucker for the girls. I could picture him meeting some chick and be like, okay, you can stay here. I'll see you when I get back. I was like, all right, look, you can stay here till he gets back. But I run the show here. There are going to be some rules. You can't bring nothing in, you can't take nothing out, and you can't have any visitors over. None at all. She's like, all right, cool. So that first night, I locked myself in my brother's room. Told her he had the living room, the couch, whatever. When I get up in the morning, she's not there. When I walk out and look, I think, good, she's gone. Lock the front door, she ain't even come back in. Then I notice, I go in this little room right here, there's one of the ugliest tasseled blankets I've ever seen in my life. This blanket even had an odor. It smelled like a damn wet dog. It's gross, this blanket. My shoes and my hat were on this blanket. I use the word blanket loosely. I don't know what the fuck this thing was. My hat and shoes were in the living room. I left them in there. She grabbed them, put them on this blanket thing with some hair, feathers, a bent spoon, some dice. Not like a Las Vegas 6-sided dice. No, the real creepy 12-sided dice. Bunch of random shit. All over my shoes. So I grabbed a broom. I swept all that stuff off. I was like, oh, hell no. Grabbed my shoes and my hat. Put up the signs like, what was that? She shows up later. Well, the guy drops up out front. I told her no visitors. I'm going to kick her ass out. She has the nerve to say, hey, can my buddy come in and stay? I said, no, you can't stay. You got to get the hell out of here. I said, you know what? I found my shoes and my hat. She said, I hope you didn't disturb them. They have to sit like that for 24 hours. I said, no, they were disturbed when I arrived. When I got there, they were disturbed. You should have saw how uncomfortable they looked. They're not used to being treated in that fashion. No, you can't come in. No, not you nor your buddy. But you guys got to beat feet. She starts crying, going on and on, please. Finally, the dude drove away. She's on the porch. Come on, come on. She says, look, man, this dude owes me a bunch of money. He owes me. Let me call him and have him come over and bring what he owes me. What he gives me, I'll split with you. Because he doesn't want to meet me at a parking lot or store. He wants to actually come in, pay me. I'll split it with you, and then I'll leave. I'm thinking, all right, cool. Let's just do this. It's the only, like, option she came up with that ended with, then I'll leave. So I was down for it. Calls this person up. They arrive. They, 2 guys. Hold up. Not one guy, 2 guys. They walk in. There's some shady characters. They say, introduce themselves, they're our Wizard and Buzzard. Now, I used to have a homie named Buzzard, and we called him Buzz. So I was like, oh, okay, hey, and I just said Buzz came out instead of Buzzard. I go, you know, hey, what's up, Buzz? And then I go, Wiz, Ard. He's like, what'd you call me? And I go, Wizard. I go, you ever heard of that lizard who won the lottery? He don't want to be called Lizard no more. He wanted to be called Mr. Lizard. I was just thinking along those lines, Mr. Wizard. He's like, no, it's Wizard. I was like, okay, cool. Wizard and Buzzard. So, they show up. They say, hey, who do we give this to? Break out a big old bag of dope. I'm just like standing there like, when the fuck did I even leave? I just want these motherfuckers out of here. It's getting weirder by the minute. She didn't say nothing about a big old bag of dope. She said some money, one guy. Who do we give this to? She like looks at me and she's looking at them like doing this and we're pointing at me and I was like, me? I go, no. I go, I don't even use. I mean, I did yesterday. But since then, I don't really have the taste for it. Like, I'm cool. I don't plan on using any of this meth or whatever the hell it is you got in that bag. Like, yuck. I'm straight, super straight. She goes, okay, I'll buy it. I want it. Let me go get my money, though. So she goes into the bathroom. Shuts the door. Then she tries to crawl out the window. And the whole time I'm holding this. She asked me to hold it while she goes gets her money. So I'm holding like this. Buzzard and Wizard, Mr. Wizard, are standing right there, and I'm holding this dope. She goes in the bathroom, shuts the door, starts opening the window. It's real loud. It doesn't open up easy. And there's shampoo bottles and shit sitting on. She's knocking on these bottles, trying to climb out. And they look at me, and I go, yeah, that's the window. So they walk up, open the door, and go, what are you doing? She goes, oh, I have to leave. My money's on the block. They go, we'll give you a ride. Don't worry. Come with us. So they all gather, they're getting ready to leave out the front door. I'm like, phew. They take the dope away from me. They're gone. I guess they're being polite, asking me would I like to come along. I said, oh, no, thank you very much. I don't think so. Hell to no. So they go out. I lock the gate with a chain. I lock the gate with the chain. Lock the front door. And the light that comes on is a motion detector. So I'm just sitting in there, and I'm just glad the hell they're gone. And I'm even thinking about just fucking leaving. This is too much for me. A little bit later, I hear, boom, boom, 'cause there's a doorbell out on the chain. The wire, there's like a little box. It's a fucking doorbell. It's out on the fucking chain. You can bring it and hear it inside the house. It's loud as hell, too. And I'm inside the house. I got the TV on, yes. I got most of the lights dimmed. And I'm just seriously plotting getting ready to leave the next day. That's too much for me. These are some freaking strange characters. I hear, wink, wink, wink. The loud bell. So I kind of peek out. It's fucking Wizard and Buzzard without that chick. I'm like, what the hell? Where'd homegirl go? Like, there's no way I'm going to answer the door. Like, hey, Wizard and Buzzard, what's up? Where's homegirl? No way. No, I just sat there peeking. Like, what the fuck? They left. Not too much later, I look out, it's her, by herself, without Wizard, Mr. Wizard and Buzzard. Just her. The light kicks on, motion detector. I'm just like, son of a bitch. And this goes on for a while later. They come back, just Sam. I look out, it's Wizard and Buzzard. Getting creepier by the moment. A couple hours later, I look out, it's all three of them. Wizard, Buzzard, and that chick. Like, now what could they possibly want? I could understand when they were showing up, maybe looking for her. I don't know, maybe why she would come back, maybe running from them. I really don't know, but now all three of them, like I'm really open, fuck all this. I did leave. Very next day, called myself a ride, told my dad, look, I gotta kick rocks, this is not for me. My bro will be back in a couple of days, he's gonna have to figure out this shit himself. He brought all this on himself, these unsavory characters he's had around. Fuck all that, I'm not a part of it. So I got my ride the very next night. My homeboys, my good homies, comes and picks me up. Well, he's going to take me to Rexland. From Oildale to Rexland's a straight shot down Union. Union happens to be the whole stroll. Drugs, prostitutes, all that. Motels, the methadone clinic. What you'd picture, okay? So, straight shot. We're driving, it's like midnight, and he sees two girls on the corner. And he goes, oh man, look at that. He starts to flip you. And I go, nah, dude, I protest. I object, bro. To whatever's going on inside your head right now, I object to it. Dude, your intentions are foul. Do not do it and pull over and talk to those girls, man. Sure enough, he pulls over. He's like, hey, starts talking to him. I'm just sitting home like, what? Let me get the hell out of here. And they say, hey, do you and your friend want to come to our room? And he looks at me all, and I go, no, dude. Hell to the no, bro. I have no intention of going in there. I mean, what is this? A twofer? A mix and match? I mean, I'd be afraid of friendly fire for once. For one. Not for once. For all times, I'd be afraid of motherfucking friendly fire for one. I just don't get down it like that. Not my cup of tea. Not judging, but no, homeboy, I'm not going to go in there and with you and these two chicks. Get me the fuck out of here. He's like, come on, man, come on. Then he wanted me to stay in the car while he went in the motel. I said, no, dude, you're going to fucking take me. You said you can give me a ride. Give me the fuck out of here. Let's go. So we're driving down the road, and I said, dude, you know those are cops, right? Those are straight cops. He goes, nah. I said, dude, way too healthy looking. Way too confident. I mean, you start seeing cheeks. They look just too clean. They didn't have that sketchy look. Nah, dude, those are straight cops, bro. He's like, no, they weren't. He drops me off. About an hour later, I get a call. Bring, bring. Hello. This is a collect call from the Kern County Jail. Damn, he got caught. And we're back there, and sure enough, there are cops. I said, what happened, dude? As soon as I went in the motel, the motherfucker picked me up, tackled me, threw my ass on the ground. I told you, bro. Fuck all that. I knew they were cops. Even if they weren't cops, I would not have went in there and fucking did the mix and match. Hell no. But I figured them stories would go longer. They didn't. Good thing I got a little extra one. That dude who I told you about gave me a ride. I'm on county jail with him one time. He gets straight, mollywopped. This dude cracks the hell out of him. It's kind of messed up. It was a cheap shot. This other dude who was like a drug connection on the street kind of set the whole thing up because he was mad at my homie for some chick, something to do with the chick. Anyway, had this dude named Greaser walk up and just smash him hard in his face. I wasn't there. I didn't see it. I just heard about it. So my homie got smashed in his face. So the cops seen the damage. And when something like that happens, they roll you up and send you to pretrial. So he's over there at pretrial. He didn't tell on nobody. He's just over there programming. That dude Greaser's still there. Nothing really happened. But he got smashed pretty hard. So about a month later, they bring him back. That's what happens. You go over there to count. You go over there pretrial for a while, and they end up bringing you back. By the time they brought him back, Greaser was gone. But there was a dude who looked just like him. I admit he looks a lot like him. Because they called Greaser Greaser. He had slick back hair. And this guy had blondish. And this other dude that looked like him had slick back blondish hair. And had the same kind of like tattoo placement. I admit, looked a lot like Greaser. So my homie shows up. He's a little bit kind of sketchy. Because when you get hit hard, even when I got hit hard, knocked out by a dude, skinny ass dude named Jason. And after that, one time I was at a house in Oildale. And someone came pulling up in the car. And they're like, hey, is Jason there? So they called him Tatch Me Jason. Is Tatch Me Jason there? I'm like, what? No, he's not here. Is he supposed to be here? He's coming by here? What? That dude cracked the hell out of me, so I'm like, that got me kind of sketchy. If you get hit hard, you're going to be sketched out. I don't give a fuck who you are. So he was sketched out. Want to know about that dude Greaser. I said, dude, the dude Greaser ain't here no more. He's gone. But then he saw that one dude just looked just like him. Started fucking tripping out, hyperventilating. Dude, that's him over there. It's him over there. He's like, dude, I'm going to get a fucking shank. I'm going to get a tomahawk. I'm just going to rush him. I go, dude, calm down. It's not even him. I got all tripped out, panic attacked. Went back to the dorm. It's lunchtime. We had to separate. Told the dude who had the keys to the dorm. Set up a fight with this dude named Greaser. No one even knew what the hell they were talking about. He ends up leaving his dorm. He's so paranoid. He wants to attack before he can get attacked. When the yard's closed, he runs this other dorm during lunchtime and just takes off on that fool. And then they end up jumping him, beating his ass and chasing him out of there. It was so weird. The cops not like that saw anything. And he went back to his dorm. Told everybody what happened. Said he fucked up. And he said, dude, that wasn't Greaser. Shit. No one got mad at him. They respected he had the heart that he wanted to fucking bomb on somebody. Fucking knocked the shit out of him just a month previous to this. But I tried telling him, dude, that's not fucking Greaser, man. But see what happened when you get tripped out? Anyway, I'm gonna cut the string on this, let it fly. Peace!